your phone. Put it down, picked it up again. Not because something was there, because you couldn't not. And somewhere in the middle of all that, you realized something. Nothing actually felt good. Not the scroll, not the videos, not the notifications. Just noise. Endless noise, with nothing underneath it. That's not boredom. That's not laziness. That's not a lack of willpower. That's a nervous system so flooded with stimulation that it can no longer feel the signal. And in the next 10 minutes, this session will do something that deleting apps, setting screen time limits, and promising yourself you'll stop never could. It will quiet the noise at the source. This protocol is drawn from over 50 years of clinical hypnotherapy. It doesn't require effort. It doesn't require you to put anything down. All you need to do is stay with this voice. That's it. That's your only job right now. Good. Find a position where your body feels supported, sitting upright, or lying down. It doesn't matter. What matters is that your hands have nowhere they need to reach. Let them rest, open, still, and when you're ready, let your eyes find a fixed point, a spot on the ceiling, a place on the wall, something that asks nothing of you. Rest your gaze there, soft, not searching, just landing. And as you hold that point, you may begin to notice something your brain hasn't felt in a while. Quiet, not empty. Quiet, the kind that doesn't need filling. Let your eyes stay there as long as they want. And when they decide to close, let them. That's right. And as they close, feel something shift. Not outside, inside, like a signal that was buried under static, beginning, just barely, to come through. That's your nervous system, remembering what silence feels like. You are safe, right here. You are completely safe. Now take one breath, not a reset breath, not a trying to calm down breath, just an honest breath, in through the nose and out, slowly, through the mouth. Good. Let your awareness drop down into your body, not to fix anything, not to assess anything, just to arrive. Yeah. Notice your jaw. Has it been holding something? Most jaws have. Yeah, let the teeth part slightly. Let the tongue fall away from the roof of the mouth. Feel that small release. Move through your face and your shoulders. Let them drop. Just a few millimeters. Not performance. Just truth. There, and your hands. They've been reaching all day. Toward the phone. Toward the next thing. Toward anything that might finally feel like enough. Let them rest now. Palms open. Nothing to reach for. Here's what happened to your brain today. Every notification, every scroll, every video that ended and immediately became another, each triggered a small release of dopamine, a hit. And your brain did exactly what brains do. It chased the next one. Not because you're weak, not because you have no discipline, because that's what nervous systems do when they've been trained to expect constant reward. They stop being able to feel the space between, the quiet moment, the slow pleasure, the thing that takes longer than 3 seconds to arrive. Your brain didn't break. Your brain adapted. The problem is simple. It adapted to a world that never stops feeding it. And now, the ordinary things, the cup of tea, the conversation, the sky through the window, don't register. Not because they aren't enough, because the dial got turned up so high that everything real sounds like silence. This is not your fault. This is a nervous system doing exactly what it was trained to do. And right now, as you sink a little deeper into wherever you are, we begin to retrain it, not with force, not with deprivation, with something the noise could never give you. Stillness that actually lands. Let yourself go deeper now, much deeper. With every breath, the noise grows quieter, not because it disappeared, because you are no longer feeding it. And in that quiet, something begins to return, something your nervous system hasn't felt in a long time. Enough. Right here. Right now. Already. Enough. Go deeper now. Much deeper than before. With every word you hear, every breath you take, you settle further into a stillness your body has been craving without knowing how to find it. Bring your awareness to the center of your chest. Not an idea, not an emotion, just the physical space behind your sternum. That place that sometimes feels hollow or restless, or like it's waiting for something that never quite arrives. Just notice it, even without judgment, without trying to fill it. Just be there. And now, let something soften. Not all at once. The way a clenched hand slowly opens, finger by finger. Without being told, just ready. And as that softening begins, I want you to notice something moving through you. Not stimulation, not a hit. Something older than that. A warmth. Slow, quiet, starting deep in your chest and spreading outward, without urgency. This is what your nervous system actually runs on, not the noise. This, let it move through your shoulders, down your arms, into your hands, that have finally stopped reaching. Good. Now, from this place, this deep, quiet place, I want to speak to something older than today, older than the phone, older than the scroll, older than the world that taught your nervous system it was never allowed to stop. So there's a pattern in your body that did not begin with you. The reaching, the restlessness, the feeling that stillness is somehow dangerous. You did not learn this alone. Someone before you also couldn't rest. A mother who was always busy. A grandmother who equated stillness with failure. Women who filled every silence because silence felt like falling, and they passed it forward, not out of harm, out of love. The only kind they knew how to give. So right now, from the deepest part of you, you speak to them. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the restlessness. You were never able to sit down. Please forgive me for carrying this reaching forward without knowing it could stop. Thank you. Thank you for filling the silence with everything you had. I love you. And now something shifts, not in your mind, in your body, because those words spoken from this depth reach the part of you that runs on memory, older than any app, older than any screen, older than any noise ever invented. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Let those words move through every cell that has been reaching for something it could never find in a feed. Feel something releasing from a place you didn't even know was still hungry. Not hungry for more. Hungry for real. And right here, in this stillness, real is exactly what you have. Rest here now before we go even deeper. And now I want you to see something, not with your eyes, with something older than sight. Imagine yourself standing, feet on the ground, solid, present, and behind you, stretching back, further than you can see, a line. Your mother. Behind her. Her mother. Behind her. Her mother. Generation after generation of women who also lived in noise. Not the noise of screens, the noise of survival, of not enough, of having to be always useful, always moving, always producing something to justify their place. They never learned to be still, because stillness cost them something. Look at them now, not with guilt, not with grief, with understanding. They filled the silence so you could be here. They reached and reached and reached so the line would continue. And it did. All the way to you. Now let yourself feel what it means to be the one standing at the front. Because you are the first who can choose stillness, not because nothing needs doing, but because you finally know that stillness is not emptiness. Ushio, it is the ground. Everything real grows from tulg. So now, turn toward them and say what needs to be said. I see you. I honor what you carried. I take the life you gave me, and I release the reaching that was never mine to carry alone. The restlessness ends with me. The filling of silence ends with me. The hunger for noise ends with me. Not because I am stronger than you, because I am the fruit of your endurance. Feel them now, behind you, not pulling, not demanding, supporting. Their lives beneath your feet, their love at your back, all of that reaching, all of that endurance, all of that filling of silence, transformed now into the ground on which you stand, completely still. Breathe it in. Let it fill the places that the scroll was never able to reach. Let it be the new signal, not more, enough, not louder, real, not faster. Here, rest into that now, all the way. Let your body believe it, because it's true. And now, something new is installed. Not as a decision, not as a rule you set for yourself, as something your body now knows. A new baseline, running underneath everything else. Quiet, steady. The noise is permission to wait. You have permission to be here. Feel that landing in your body, not in your mind, in your hands that stopped reaching, in your chest that stopped waiting, in your nervous system that is remembering right now what it feels like to be fed by something real. And from this place, I want to leave you with one thing. Anytime you feel the reach beginning, the automatic hand moving toward the phone, the hunger for the next hit before the last one landed, your body will remember this moment, this specific stillness, this specific quiet, this specific feeling of being held by something no feed could ever provide. And it will pause, not forever, not perfectly, just long enough to ask one question: is this real hunger or just noise? And in that pause, you will have what you didn't have before: a choice. That pause is the dopamine fast. Not an app deleted, not a timer set, not a rule enforced from the outside. A moment of space between the impulse and the reach, installed now in the part of you that runs without your awareness. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Take a breath now, a full one. In through the nose and out, slowly through the mouth. And as you exhale, let your eyes, when they are ready, open. Not to a screen, not to a feed, just to the room, to the light, to whatever is real and present and already enough. Well, you did something different today. Your nervous system felt it. Carry that with you. You are completely present, and that is everything.